Welcome back to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug. Today we are sideloading a tech demo for Daily Driver on itch for around $1, depending on the exchange rate, but it is not the full game. It is just a technical preview of what the game is eventually going to be, and here we are to play some of it on the show today. So, this is again crank-based. You hit up on the D-pad, and that's loud, hold on. Crank-based, you hold up on the D-pad to drive, and you use the crank to immediately hit a cone. Alright, look, reset stage, that was just embarrassing on my part, a bad driver. So, it is very kind of reminding me of either a Micro Machines game or Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road. But cranking it with the controller to steer this van and continue hitting these cones and just crashing it up. So it is not just this one screen. There's actually quite a bit in here for a tech demo. So we have 42 stages and a variety of vehicles in this tech demo. So here I am in a car instead of a van, and down on the D-pad is the brake. So if you want to get better at parking, you can do so on stage 2. And or just do some sick donuts, bruh. Skid them wheels, bruh. Get some Brodies, man, and do it. There, yes, yes. That's what I want. Only the sickest. So, moving on. Stage 3. We have Easter Island. So this, like, floating, I don't know, man. There's no engine sound here, so it is some kind of a floating, either on the water or in the air. Stage 4, we have grass. So the grass, as you would expect here, will slow you down. There is, it's just don't go in the grass. It's going to be worse than being on the nice, pristine asphalt. Moving on, stage 5. So it kind of goes like this, where you've got a variety of different vehicles and stages and kind of gimmicks, as you kind of get a teaser for the full game coming at some point this year, I do believe. So, looking forward to that, certainly. But right now, just a taste. And hey, it's $1 or around $1, depending on your exchange rate with the UK. So, not only do we have a bunch of stages in here, like the drone, but also, if you want to head into the debug menu, you can change a lot of different options here. So I got this little bike, but what if I wanted to play this stage not on the bike? I can go into the debug menu and say, you know what, I want to play as something else. Let's change it, a pickup truck. And there we are in the pickup truck. Now, all the vehicles obviously handled differently, and it takes some getting used to with the crank to steer them and not hit the gate every single freaking time. So this is neat, and I'm looking forward to the full game. There's certainly a cool idea here, and it does take some time to actually get used to the crank and to be able to crank it properly and not hit every single thing on the obstacles. Like, it's just kind of, man, you get there, right? So, there was one more thing here I wanted to show besides the hover car, which is pretty neat. I did want to show, I think it was stage 25, I believe, was something different, if I recall correctly. It was, all right, so you can see how the potential for, say, a Rocket League type bit of business is in here. Now, obviously, you're playing it with one player and one crank, and I have not heard of any games yet on this console that have any kind of online play, but I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying there aren't any announced just yet. That could be pretty neat if they actually pull it off, or even like a local thing between two playdates. It has Wi-Fi, so the possibility is there, I would assume. Now, also in that debug menu, you can clear skid marks. You can change how sensitive the crank is, the crank style. Invert the display between this white with the black or black with the white. You can set your frame time. You can show your frame rates. A variety of, hey man, like the inner guts of a game, you can kind of look at them here in this debug thing, which is cool. I can show inputs, I can show a wheel overlay, yes or no. I can turn on steering assist, right? You might need it. And also, I can just add stuff into the stages here. I can go in here and add more cones if I'd like and edit these stages. Now, granted, it's just very much a free-form do what you want because it is a technical demo, But that's still pretty cool. And then change the car, and then go into the stage. And here we are in the stage with the cones that I set with the van. Being able to mess around with the options is pretty cool as you wait for more games to get released, including this one on the Playdate. Anyhow, I am Attack Slug. This is Destination Playdate. This is the daily driver technical demo on ish.io for like $1 and change-ish. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. More videos, and I'm out.